Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name is Matthew Kidman, and today we have a special on Telstra. With me is John Abernethy from Clime and Campbell Dawson from Elstree. Let's start with you, Campbell. Telstra's rallied almost 100% over the last 2 years, and its yield's coming from about 10% to just under 6%. Do you still see value in it?
I think the punters will, but from a valuation of a company point of view, it's gone too far. So the forward earnings once you get rid of the NBN is a mobile phone business, which is not great, not high growth, not particularly profitable either.
Right, it's gone through 15 times PE, John. Do you look at the yield or do you look at the PE?
Oh, we look at that and we look at the return on equity, and return on equity is fine. You've got to remember that there's a lot of money coming from the government. It's about $1 a share after tax. So we value it in the low fours, but when you add the dollar on, you get to the current share price, so it's a hold.
Okay, so the market has really grabbed hold of this idea of yield, and you've got to buy yield. Chances are we're about to get more interest rate cuts.
Yeah.
Does Telstra go up on the back of that?
Well, it's all factored in. I think the market is now anticipating an interest rate cut before June. The yield stocks have rallied, and Telstra's one of those stocks. So I think Telstra's more going to be driven by a change of government.
Okay. Campbell, just sticking with the yield for a second, it's hard to get more than a bit over 4% for your cash management trust. Telstra, I can pick up 5.5% and it's franked. Is that compelling?
Oh, for the retail investor, I might disagree a bit with John. I think like the pickup in all the yield stocks you're seeing is just the people who've finished rolling over their last term deposit. So after their next ones, they'll be even lower, and you'll start to see people getting threes on their term deposits, which Australians need 6% to live, so I think they'll be jumping into the yield stocks.
So that will keep Telstra's share price at or above these levels, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Or it'll be a slow let down. So until cash rates start looking a bit higher.
Okay, John, you mentioned the government and the possible change of government in September. Why is it such a benefit that the coalition come in?
Well, if you look at Telstra's cash flows in the first half, clearly the NBN's rolling out, but they're not actually connecting any houses, and Telstra's paid on connections. Now, whatever happens, I suspect connections will accelerate much quicker under the Liberal government. So I think cash flow is going to come storming into Telstra in 14-15. So that's why I'm so positive.
And does that mean higher dividends?
Probably does. And I think the board's committed to 28 with an increasing dividends based on cash flow, and you're going to get the cash flow. So yeah.
Do you have the same view on a change of government, Campbell?
I'm not quite sure actually. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm neutral on that. The money will pass, but it should pass, but it may not.
So there you have it. Telstra isn't cheap, but it doesn't look like it's going down anytime soon.